Hello, Mother. This is Half Mental, the show that's 90% baseball and the other half mental. I'm Jose Ramirez,
Oh, good one. And I'm Clayton Kershaw.
old old friend of the show, Jose Ramirez.
As always, I'm Clayton Kershaw. Best to ever touch a baseball. Cheers. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah,
We are recording this the night after the Dodgers have clinched their 8th consecutive NL West
a
title.
lot of clinching going on.
A lot of clinching. It's been a clinch a minute.
Couple days.
Yeah.
I think 3 teams clinched within like 5 minutes of each other yesterday or something like that.
Whoa. That is wild. I'm trying to
I
get
don't have the specifics on that.
trying to get the Dodgers game pulled up on this thing so that I can update everyone live because I know that's what you're here for.
Yeah.
Up to date Dodgers.
12 hours old.
The day it happens, a day after it happened.
But my boy, Jose Ramirez, hit a walk-off in the 10th.
To clinch.
It's cool. And he's back this year.
Oh, yeah. He's
MVP candidate, Jose Ramirez.
Hang on, the Dodgers game just came in real hot, super loud. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he looks good.
I've never noticed what the virtual background does to your little afro.
I know.
It doesn't know how to interpret it.
Not very many people do.
It's really funny. That's great.
It's like flat on the top, party on the sides.
Anyways.
Yeah, it's been a fun week of baseball, I feel like.
I'm glad you think so. The Royals are leading the Cardinals 11-1.
Yeah, from what I understand, the Cardinals are having a hard time hitting the baseball.
Yeah, it's bad.
But you guys have a playoff spot, right?
I mean, it's not clinched yet, but we really ought to.
I want to. Can we go through the playoffs as of now?
There's a possibility that we will have to go play 2 games in Detroit on Monday.
Oh, that's right.
And Detroit is playing in Kansas City. And so the Cardinals said, hey, why don't you just come to St. Louis and you guys can be the home team and we'll just play here. And Detroit said, nah, that's okay. We'll play you in Detroit.
That's so funny.
I know.
That is some gamesmanship right there.
Local reporter Derek Gould was all over that story. It was pretty interesting, I thought.
Yeah. I'd probably say the same. Maybe I would be like, yo, Royals, can we just play in your park? If I was the Tigers.
I think that was actually offered as well. I think the Cardinals offered every option other than Detroit.
Yeah.
And Detroit was like, nah, but we'll just go back home.
Right.
We'll just be in Detroit.
And then when our shitty season's over, we can just leave the stadium.
Yeah, we're all just here.
Dan, I know that you've been busy leading up to this, but have you seen any of Trevor Bauer's antics tonight?
Oh, God, no.
Nothing bad. I mean, he struck out 12, and he's legitimate Cy Young Award winner this year. But he struck out Yelich for his 12th strikeout and did like the – oh, God, this is embarrassing. UFC guy who does this certain walk. He's Irish.
Oh, Conor McGregor.
Yeah. He did this Conor McGregor walk off the mound. And then he also struck someone out and did this crazy it's just funny coming from Trevor Bauer. I have no problem with pitchers celebrating, but he strikes out and he goes, no.
Yeah, because he just doesn't he doesn't seem like he is
Right.
that guy or
I
something.
know.
I don't know.
I know.
He's
That's
such a weird dude. Did
this
you see
coming.
his did you see his trash can cleats?
No.
He pitched a game, his cleats had trash cans on them.
Did you get
Like,
fined for that?
well, yeah, so maybe he didn't pitch. I don't know, because he would have. Um, I don't know. He's such an unlikable dude, I think.
I've liked his YouTube series. Have you watched any of that?
A little bit. I don't know.
Like the one where he's like taking a camera with him this season and stuff.
Yeah. I
I,
I have not watched a lot of it.
I like it. It's pretty cool. It like shows what they're going through as far as like testing, and it's
Yeah.
kind of
That would
cool,
be
honestly,
interesting.
just to see like the everyday for a Major League Baseball player.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild. It's like go to this cooler, get my smoothie, as I prepare to go work out, take another COVID test. Like it's just wild.
Yeah.
Um, what else has happened? I'd like to just take a second to thank Trent Grisham for waking up the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh, you think Trent's the one that made you guys start playing well?
I think so. I think he kind of poked the.
Yeah.
Um, you don't think stuff like that happens?
No, I don't know. It might. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think everyone was like, "Oh, okay, we would like to
Um,
now beat you."
Mike Clevenger left today's game with bicep
Ooh,
tightness.
that doesn't
I
sound
mean, that
good.
was a huge deal. Yeah,
Yeah,
could be a big deal. Um, I haven't heard an update on it.
I think you'll see a lot of Dodgers fans say that's why the Padres aren't playing so good. I don't believe that, but I do believe that that could easily fire up
Yeah.
an opposing team.
No, yeah. I took MLB. I've never do this before. There was some tweet that was like, "Take this quiz on the Dodgers," and so I clicked on it. I should have sent it to you. I don't know. I was messing around on my phone earlier,
Too bad you
and
don't
I
know any
only
Dodgers fans.
I only got 4 out of 10 questions right. I
Whoa.
was really disappointed in myself.
You are having this weird like delay. Will you just like turn your camera on and off and see if it fixes it?
Oh, how to do that?
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's
Oh, like from
yeah, just on Zoom.
just on Zoom.
Yeah. Yep. Now turn it back on. Did you just smile? Oh, you're smiling now. Cool. I think it's back.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was going to know more about the Dodgers.
Huh.
That's okay.
Well, I bet you got any Clayton Kershaw questions, right?
I'd like to talk about the Josh Donaldson ejection from last week. Did you see this?
Yeah, it was lovely.
It was so cool. I loved it. So Josh Donaldson had an umpire blow a strike call. I think it would have been ball 4, right? He called it a strike. Donaldson stays in the box and hits a home run on the next pitch. And then as he crosses home plate, I think he just says something shitty to the umpire, right?
Yeah.
The umpire tosses him from the game, and Donaldson kicks dirt all over home plate.
Wait, no. As he crosses the plate, he like
Did he
slides
kick
his
it
back
first?
foot. Yeah, he like
Okay.
slides his back foot and covers the plate in dirt.
That's so funny, I think.
It's really good.
This actually got me thinking recently about like the behavior that I would accept and like enjoy from like I don't know. Like that was like a childish, stupid, but I don't know. I loved it. I thought it was great. It's like these guys have spent so much time, and yes, they make a lot of money, but like so much time and sacrifice and work and all that. And they're the best. Like he was right that the umpire blew that strike. you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know. I think he gets to do whatever he wants.
I do think it's funny to imagine a world where the umpire just like genuinely laughs at that. It's just like,
yeah, like, all right,
yeah, it's like, all right,
Josh.
I'll get it next time. Relax,
I'm
go take
sorry,
a seat.
man.
Like that'd be sort of funny. But then
Yeah.
I suppose I don't know. I suppose the line.
Yeah, you can't really do that, right?
Yeah. But that is funny to think about, like what you would be okay with. Do we have playoffs if the season were to end tonight?
No, I was looking up standings earlier.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have the actual bracket pulled up. Are you going to pull it up?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Okay. There's another item that I don't think you and I discussed in any capacity that's very important and pertinent to our interests. The Toronto Blue Jays have a new big baseball boy playing for them. In fact, he's likely the biggest baseball boy of them all. This dude is 5'8", 265 pounds.
Dang. 5'8", 260.
Yeah.
Wait,
and he's like a legitimate Alejandro Kirk. He's like a legitimate prospect. They like him defensively, and like he's got a great eye and some power. He could be like their catcher of the future or whatever.
That's awesome. I seriously love the fact that baseball, in either direction too, guys that are bigger and then guys that just look like total string beans. Like I love that baseball can produce athletes that don't look like athletes.
So baseball writer, author, DB Firstman, Twitter is @DianaGram. She tweeted out he has the highest BMI in history.
Well, in like MLB history.
well, yes.
That sucks. I hate that tweet. It's a shitty tweet.
Why?
Finally make it to the big leagues and someone tweets out, this dude has the highest BMI in Major League Baseball.
Well, no, but it was after he went 4 for 4 with a home run and was like... Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, he didn't do that after he like tripped over his shoelace on the way out of his dugout or anything.
That's coming.
That would be piling it on.
That day's coming. Speaking of big dudes in the big leagues, Vogelback had a 2 home run game for the Brewers the other night.
Yeah.
After kind of bouncing around on a couple teams and looking pretty miserable and lost at the plate.
Yeah, I mean, the Brewers, I believe the Brewers are out of the playoff picture right now. I don't know. Those last couple of teams in the NL are going to be kind of weird.
So this is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they're out right now.
Standings updated after games on September 22nd. Today is the 23rd.
Yeah.
And this says that the Brewers are
actually beat tonight.
The Brewers are actually in. Dodgers, Braves, Cubs, Padres, Cardinals, Marlins, Reds, Brewers.
Yeah, Brewers got beat tonight by the Reds, though.
Oh, okay. I wonder who that other team would be. Giants?
San Francisco is going to sneak in. Maybe.
Didn't the Phillies lose a doubleheader? They lost a doubleheader, I think, on Sunday.
Yesterday.
Which really made things even more crowded. Like the Phillies
are terrible, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're out of the playoff picture right now.
How are the Mets not hanging around? I just don't get it.
the Phillies
also, I feel like
have
the list I'm looking at is every team in the National League, right? Like it seems like so many.
Most of them, yeah. The Phillies have the worst bullpen ever. Well,
really?
They have an ERA. Their ERA is like 7.71 or something like that.
Dang.
It's crazy.
Let's look at the American League. Well, actually, hang on. In the National League, you have Giants, Phillies, Mets, Rockies, all within 3 games of the last spot.
Yeah. Right.
The Brewers are in there now, too, I guess. It's kind of confusing because these aren't exactly updated. So Rays, White Sox, A's, Twins, Yankees, Astros, Indians, Blue Jays.
Yeah, and that's pretty much a lock. Not everyone's clinched, but it would take a lot.
Yeah.
In the next
the Angels
5 games.
Are 3.5 back of the wild card, of the second wild card. And I know the Angels have beat the Padres the last 2 days, but
yeah, but see, the trick is they're only 2 back of Houston for the second spot out of the West. This is a really confusing playoff format.
So they're better off going for that, right?
Yeah, they have a better shot. They're 2.5 out from Houston and 3.5 out from the wild card.
Who's Houston playing? I watched 2 baseball games last night at the same time. That was super fun. I love this time of year for that reason.
Yeah, so you said today we've got 8 playoff games.
Houston lost. Houston lost and the Angels won today.
Crazy. Did you see Albert Pujols tried to coach third base?
No.
They didn't let him.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't watch like an extended clip, but there's a funny little thing where he's like trying to get to the third base coach.
Oh, like the team didn't let him.
Yes.
God, I thought you meant like the umpires were like, you can't do that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't know what the rule would be on that. They would probably just let him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yadier Molina is coming in on his 2000th hit, guys.
That's pretty exciting. That's a lot of hits.
It's particularly a lot of hits for a catcher. He will likely – there's a decent shot that he ends up with the most hits as a catcher of anybody.
Dang.
Because most guys – like Piazza got a ton of hits not as a catcher. So has Posey. Like all the other guys you think of.
Right. Like
played lots of other positions to accrue at bats.
Wild. Yachty's the man.
Yeah.
So yeah, next Wednesday there's 8 playoff games. I'm like kind of wondering how I should do that and work. I wonder if I should take the day off. Who knows? Seems kind of awesome though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That'll be fun. When should we record next?
Should we do?
Maybe we should record Tuesday night.
Yeah, and then we'll do our after every postseason series.
Yeah. This episode, while very informational, the next one will probably be fun. We'll have predictions. Everything will be lined up.
Yeah.
Cool. What else you got?
I think I'm out. You got anything else for the group?
Not really. I think Muncy just went deep. And by that, I mean, I know he did. Unfortunately, there was a double play right before it. Muncy likes hitting off the A's. Go ahead.
We should, out of solidarity to another longtime friend of the show who just needs all the help we can give him, Justin Verlander suffered just another setback in life.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor guy can't catch a break. This maybe isn't taking the tone I wanted to, because he did actually announce that he needs Tommy John surgery.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the first bad thing that's ever happened to him.
There you go. It's maybe better.
But I mean, he's probably going to miss all next year.
Dang.
He probably is going to make $33 million next year and not do anything for the team.
Oh man, yeah, that's.
I'm amazed.
He's probably going to sit at his house with his, let's be honest, sort of fugly wife. And, they're just going to have to live off the pennies that they make.
The Justin Verlander news actually made me think another slightly deep thought about athletes. And I think I've discussed this before.
But I'm excited.
They're just so different than – I can only speak for myself. They're so different than I am. These people that become professional athletes. Justin Verlander is going to be – I think he is 38 years old. At the end of his career, just suffered a huge injury setback after rehabbing for months this year already.
Yeah.
To where, he will not pitch again under his current contract. And he's like, I'm going to train really hard. I'll be back. And I just wouldn't do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. And I don't think, and actually, we know that most people wouldn't. That's what gets these people to be where they are.
So, for our loyal viewers out there and these weird quarantine times, I've set up a little gym in my garage. And last Thursday, I was working out, and I did something to where my back sort of tweaked. And so I was like, I'm going to just, instead of finishing the workout, I'm just going to walk. So I went on this long walk, and I was like, literally on that walk, I was like, that was sort of like a professional athlete, kind of. I was thinking I tweaked my back, and that's just like what happens when a pitcher goes out and
no excuses.
Something doesn't feel right, and they don't pitch that night. I'll just have to sit this workout out.
It's like you and Mike Clevenger.
Exactly. Peas in a pod. Me and old Mikey C.
Sunshine
Clevenger. Him and Tony Hawk have had kind of a cute back and forth on
I've seen that a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about two peas in a pod.
Match made in sunny San Diego heaven. Okay, well, we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us.
Cheers. Bye.